Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Bailey and I'm the owner of GooGoogoogoods. Today's video is going to be another craft fair prep vlog. I have Thrift on 46 this Saturday and it goes from like 10 to 2 and it's in Sanford. I've never done it before, but I've definitely heard good things, so I'm going to start trying to get ready for that this week. So probably what I'm going to be doing today is getting the prices on these hang tags for the t-shirts and then using my tagging gun to tag them, and then once I get all of that done, I'm going to put them in these reusable bags and then put my sizing label on them. So like I was talking about in last week's vlog, with the collapsible shelf that I have already, like, you know, Ethan made for me that I'm going to start using at events, I want to be able to put like t-shirts in bags and keep them protected from like dust and weather or whatever, but I want people to be able to take them out of the bags to look at sizing, and also just so that I don't have to waste a bunch of plastic, so I can just use these and like use them over and over. So that is what I want to do today. I want to tag and then bag. If you watched last week's vlog, I got this little stamp and ink pad to stamp the prices and the SKU on these, but I just did some testing of it and I think it's going to be way too messy. I don't even know like how to make it not do that, so I tested a couple and they all are just like kind of a hot mess. So I think what I'm going to do is old-fashioned just writing it on there in pen. So that's what I'm going to work on today, and then probably for the rest of the week I'm trying to think about what I want to work on. I need to finish getting the book sleeves, like the e-reader / book sleeves, put on the website, and to get those ready to go I need to take some pictures. I need to put the hang tags on the keychains. I need to take inventory, and then I also need to quilt the fabric that I cut out, and then so try to like make the bags with that. So I've got a lot on the docket. So it is Monday and it's kind of coming towards the end of now because like I showered and like washed my hair and stuff like that. So I'm just going to try to get as much of the like tagging and bagging of the shirts as possible. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and jump into that and get started.
You say you don't want to get in trouble, that you're doing fine cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears aren't proof of failure, you just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy, you can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready, you just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary, you just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy, you can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready, you don't have to be. I see you hesitating while you're waiting, like somebody's gonna give it to you. You gotta chase it, gotta believe it, you gotta go get it for yourself. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears aren't proof of failure, you just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy, you can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready, you just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary, you just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy, you can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready, you don't have to be. You don't have to be ready, you don't have to be. You
Tuesday. Today during nap, I'm going to be working on getting all of these quilted, and I'm going to try to give the quilting bar another try. I wasn't using it because I was originally using the little like even feed foot, but I found if I'm quilting and I'm using like the extra loft batting, that the walking foot does just fine with that. So I'm gonna work on that, and then I'm also going to work on putting the little end tabs on the zipper pulls that you saw me prepping yesterday. So I'm gonna try to get all this done. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get all the quilting done, but hopefully if the guide bar is helpful today, hopefully that will make this go a little bit faster. And once I'm done with that, I guess I want to go ahead and start cutting my lining and trying to put these bags together today if I have time. I don't know if I'm going to, because there's definitely a lot of this to do, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started.
Away, my heart drops to the floor. They said it would get easier, but I don't know who for. Days move faster now, I swear. I can feel them slip away. But some things last forever, the love that never fades. Make promises for the young and free, but you kept every word you said, and you stayed true to me. We lean into the great beyond. There's more love yet to make, 'cause some things last forever, but love it never fades. Slowly as his mind lost more every day. Quietly she walked beside and tended in her way. Now the bed he built for two is cold, but her memories have stayed. Because some things last forever, the love that never fades. Dishes and tears, I'm standing here. I know it sounds cliche. A blanket of this history covers me today. In between the bliss and underneath the ache, in the tenderness, a single thread remains. It's deeper than a sentiment, it's a fierce and holy rage. Some things last forever, but love it never fades. But love it never fades.
I think nap time is about to come to an end, but I was able to get these zippers ready with their little tabs. I just have to like cut the rest of it off so that it's in line with the tape. So I did that, and then I got all of these quilted. So I've got enough for 1, 2, 3 of the little pouches, and that's what's gonna go with these zippers. And then I got one of my big boxy pouch panels quilted. So I'm very pleased that I got all of that done. I obviously wish I could have done more, but maybe tonight I will work on doing some more of that. I am definitely really covered in threads, so I also need to work on cleaning up this area. So yeah, I also like cut out like a bunch of these little tab things, and I don't know why I did that. Maybe I thought I was making more of the little pouches. So I've got a lot of extras of these. I think what I might have to do, I'll have to see. I don't think I have enough of this pattern handles for the bigger boxy pouches, so I might have to use kind of my scraps in these to make kind of like a patchwork one, or use like the lining fabric. I don't really want to do that, so I think I'm probably going to do the quilting one. So I'll probably work on that tonight too, or maybe tomorrow. So I'm not sure. I will check in either tonight or tomorrow and let you know what I do. Happy Wednesday. I think what I'm going to be working on today is, well, first I'm going to take a break from the quilting, I think, and I think what I want to do is cut out the lining for all the bags that I'm making, and I also want to cut out fabric and interfacing to make some more keychains. I have all that fabric that I bought. It's like Ruby Star fabric, and I want to make keychains with that, so I want to go ahead and try to prep all that and get that ready for sewing, and if I get enough done, go ahead and try to start sewing. I think I'm also going to start making keychains kind of like in a different way too, with like a different type of hardware, not like, just kind of like a different style, because I also am going to start making little wallets. So I bought like 12 gauge clear vinyl to make that, but that's not here yet. It's going to get here like later this week. So I wanted to also make keychains that you can hook onto the wallets, kind of like with like the little lobster swivel clasp. I'll insert like a picture of what I'm talking about here, but those are not here yet, and I do kind of want to use the Ruby Star fabric for that. So I'll probably will just make a couple of like the normal keychains that I have that are like the little 3 claw, like little 3 teeth things. So I'll have that kind, and then I'll also have the ones that I'm gonna make to match the wallets. So that was a long explanation to pretty much say today I'm going to be cutting a lot of fabric and hopefully getting the keychains ready, and I don't know, I guess I'll just kind of like see what I'm able to get into. Also, right now I'm listening to the Dune book, and I saw the first Dune like when it came out. I'm not seeing the second one yet, but it's definitely a good thing to listen to, because I feel like if I was reading it, I would not understand like what's going on at all, or like maybe I just don't understand like super politically charged books, because I think that pretty much like Dune like has some action, but it's mostly just like interactions between people and like society, like ruling classes and stuff like that, like in like a different planet in the future. So it kind of feels like nothing's really happened yet, and I am like 17 hours in and there's only like 4 hours left, so I don't know if things are gonna pop off or not. I think that they do, based on like kind of what I've looked at before and like in the past and talking to Ethan. I think it gets a little bit like too cray-cray, but that's what I've been listening to. I've got Fourth Wing, which I know is like that really popular dragon book. I have that in my Libby app to take. Well, I think I'm gonna listen to the second Dune after this, but then I'm also able to borrow Fourth Wing. So I'll listen to that after I listen to Dune Messiah, because I'm definitely hoping that it gets more interesting. Like they're only just now kind of starting to like ride the sandworms. Like Paul's about to ride a sandworm, but there's just so much talking, and definitely it's easier listening to it because there's a bunch of different people reading it and doing the voices, so you can kind of tell what's going on a little bit better. So yeah, that's what I'm listening to right now while I'm working on this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get to cutting. Also, I'm gonna try to pick up another Too Good To Go bag. I think someone asked how to spell it. It's literally like Too, T-O-O, good, then T-O, go. And all that I'm seeing today is something for like a boba tea place and a pizza at like 2:30 a.m. So hopefully one that I like pops up. We actually went to Epcot last night. I also meant to say that's why I didn't do anything last night. We went to Epcot and it was really, really fun. I think tonight we might be going to Universal. Universal's hours are like really weird right now, I guess because like it's technically not summer yet, so it closes at like 7 p.m. But tonight, well, last night it closed at 7. Tonight it closes at 8. So I think we're gonna try to go over there and go to the Cat in the Hat area, because there's like a little splash area, like it's called If I Ran the Zoo. So I think we're gonna try to do that. But that was a lot of talking. I'm gonna get to cutting now.
This is a good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has so clear a light as any to see the horizon in the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a wreck. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. A good day to tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow.
Nap time is almost over, and I was able to get all of these keychains sewn and ready to be glued. So maybe I'll do that tonight, maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I'm not completely sure, but I did this, and I also finished cutting out all the lining for the bags. So I'm gonna go get my kids and I will check in later. Happy Thursday. So today I'm going to work on gluing these into their hardware and get them ready to clamp tomorrow. And then when I am done with that, I think I'm going to maybe work on photographing my bookcases, because I wanted to get this up on the website tomorrow. And I have most of the stuff like ready to go, but like I didn't like take pictures of like the strawberry bookcases, and now I don't even know where they are on my shelf. So I need to do some like investigating of that. So that's really weird. So after I take pictures of those, I guess I'll just work on like quilting some more stuff. Before I get started, I want to talk about something that I was thinking about really hard last night, and I've been kind of thinking about it for a while, but I really committed to it today. So I really enjoy vlogging when we go to like Disney or Universal, and you know, like at the end of market vlogs I typically put like a little like sequence of things that we've done, and I really like doing that, but I kind of want to do something a little bit more in depth. So what I decided to do is make a second YouTube channel that's kind of going to be more dedicated to like, not I guess lifestyle, but kind of like doing stuff around Central Florida, Disney related, Universal, kind of like anything that we do that's like fun. So I decided to make a second lifestyle channel, and I'll link it down below in case you want to support me there too, and you kind of want to watch what we do in Disney Universal, but like more intense instead of just like a sequence of music. Like that's like talking and trying food, trying treats, doing the whole shebang. So I'll tag that down below, and I'll come up with my channel name and I'll put it here. But I'll link all that if you want to subscribe to that channel. By the time like this video goes up, there will probably be no videos posted on it, but there will be videos coming soon. And especially because next week, so the boys are actually going to be visiting with my parents and Ethan's parents obviously, so it'll just be me and Ethan. So I think we're gonna get into a lot of fun stuff too. I think I'm gonna do like a mini vlog for this channel related to our little vacation, but also while we're there I'll probably film a couple of short videos for the other channel too. I thought I would put that out there just in case you guys wanted to support me on that channel as well, or just kind of want to see us do fun stuff at Disney and Universal. So I thought I would put that out there, and I hope you watch. Happy Friday. I'm not actually doing any like work stuff right now. It is actually around lunchtime, but we went and picked up a TooGoodToGo order from Croissant Gourmet in Winter Park, and I thought I'd show you what we got. So this box was $4.99, and let's see what we got. It's tucked in there good. We got some sort of turnover, I think.
Can you see it?
Yeah, you can see it here. Look. That's big. Look how big that is. And then these things. I'll have to look on the menu to see what they are, but this is ginormous. How fun. I don't know if these two are the same thing or if they're different, but this looks really, really good, so I'm gonna have to try it and check back in. Now I'm in work mode, and we determined that the big thing was either a strawberry or a cherry turnover. It was pretty good. The filling was a little bit lackluster, I'll say, but it was good. And then the other things were like apple strudel things, I think. But they were pretty good, but the apple strudel will probably wait until tomorrow to eat that. but it was pretty good. I'm getting a little bit of a late start today because I was actually working on something for my store. Like you saw in the clips from yesterday, I was working on doing all the new listings. So everything like the keychains and the bags that I have photographed are up on the website now. But I did get a comment asking if I could do custom book sleeves. So I've actually been working on making the listing for that on Shopify, and it was actually a lot trickier than you would think it would be. But let me show you what I've done to get the custom book sleeves ready for the website. Okay, when you come to my website now, if you go to catalog and you go to sewn items, you can go to custom/wholesale book and device sleeves. And on here, I pretty much like put a bunch of information and like pricing based on what people are looking for, because you can do a custom one of this in a fabric that you like, or if you want to do it wholesale for like your business or whatever you want to do, I've got all that information here. But something that I did that was trickier than you thought it would be, or that I would think it would be, is put a bunch of different fields that you can click on here. So you can be like, oh, I want wholesale. And then, so with wholesale, this like box is like a little bit dumb, but more than one, and then the sizes that you need, who will be providing fabric, because you can find a fabric while you're out shopping and decide you like that and want to send it to me, or you can also just like tell me the fabric you want. And then just a bunch of different fields where you can get all the information. And then this is just $0 because it's kind of just like an interest form. And then if you like this and you submit the form, I'll email you or like direct message you, whatever you want. And then you can get started on that, and then I'll invoice you. So yeah, so that's what I have been working on in case people were interested in that. But yeah, that was pretty crazy. I need to make some more book sleeves so I can take more photos for the website. But yeah, that is what I have been working on. And it took me a hot minute, but I am very, very pleased with how that turned out. I'm planning on doing a listing like that for the keychains, and then for the toiletry bags, and then for maybe a few other things, and a secret project that I've been working on. So today I'm probably going to be working on clamping my keychains, and then also like cutting all of my quilted fabric down to size, because here is all of the quilted fabric, so I just need to cut those into the correct size for my toiletry bags. I'm still kind of waiting on the water/air soluble marker to fully dissolve before I hit it with the iron, just because I'm always afraid that like hitting it with heat is going to make the marker stay in there. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm always afraid about that. So I'm just going to see how much I can get done. So let's just go ahead and get started. Also, tonight I think I'm gonna have Ethan help me set up the collapsible shelf that he made that we were talking about last week. I think it was last week we were talking about that. Time is weird. But I'm gonna have him help me set that up on camera and do kind of like a little test setup, because he obviously like made it all kind of by himself. Not even kind of by himself, like strictly by himself. So I've never used it before, and I need to use it at my market tomorrow. So I'll show that on camera, show us kind of like setting it up and getting it ready. But yeah, so let's just go ahead and jump into it. I did not get as much done today as I was trying to. I did get all of these keychains ready to go, and I did get all of my like fabric panels cut and ready to go. I was gonna try to go ahead and get these started and iron them and everything, but when I put the iron on them, my disappearing pin kind of started to show up again, and I kind of get like a little bit stressed out by that because I'm afraid that the heat will like cause it to like stay in the fabric and not disappear. I don't know if that's correct, but I went ahead and sprayed some of them, and hopefully by next week I would think all of the pin will be disappeared and then I can iron them. But so I guess that means like I won't have any of these patterns for the market tomorrow, but hopefully for the market next week I will. But yeah, so that is what I got done today, and then hopefully, yeah, like I said, tonight when Ethan gets home, we'll try to put together the collapsible shelf and see how that goes. We've got all the pieces for the collapsible shelf pulled out here, so I'm going to put it together with Ethan first and then put it together by myself, make sure I like got it. So let's just go ahead and do it. So I don't know if you can tell in the last clip, but the shelf was like having some issues, so I'm not going to be able to bring it today. The C-clamps that I wanted towards like the top to hold the dowel that's going to hold the t-shirts, I wanted it to be on the inside. So there's just like a little bit of miscommunication between me and Ethan, and they were on the outside, and like somehow they got like smushed and we couldn't get them unsmushed. So the dowel, I was like gonna be okay with it being on the front, but the dowel wouldn't even go in. So to prevent that from happening in the future, Ethan went last night and got some more C-clamps, and we're gonna put them on the back, and also the little cross brace in the back. We definitely need to get a thicker piece of metal because that piece of metal that we had was way too thin and it was like too bendy, and it was just gonna be like a whole hot mess. So Ethan got that. So we're gonna work on that this weekend, trying to fix that. So that's not gonna come to the market with me today, unfortunately, but you know, it is what it is. But I'm about to go right now. It's like a little bit before 8, and setup begins at 8. It's like from 8 to 9:30, and it's like 30 minutes away. But, or I guess like load-in's 8 to 9:30, and the market starts at 10. So I'm about to head out now. Hopefully, I've never been here before, but I don't know. I don't think it's supposed to be super complicated how you like unload and stuff like that. So hopefully I do a good job being fast and getting set up. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more behind the scenes small business content and craft fair vlogs, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Space, been weaker, it's been waiting for the right day. Like the right day ever comes, now it's Friday, and nothing's changed. Miss